If you clicked on this video, you're probably at a point in your life where, you're wondering why no matter what you do, no matter how hard you work, you're still stuck and you still feel horrible and, you just still feel like you're not doing what you're supposed to in life. One of the main reasons that's happening is because a lot of y'all are living lives that you were not meant to live. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all are living lives that were meant for other people to live. And what I mean by that is a lot of y'all have real passions and real goals that y'all want to accomplish while y'all were here, right? You know what I'm saying? When y'all were kids, you probably had a lot of dreams and a lot of stuff that you were passionate about that you might not have been given an outlet to, showcase, your talent in. And, we live in a world where a lot of people are like, they gonna try and like dumb you down to make themselves feel bigger. You know what I'm saying? And when you're young and when you're a kid, like, there's gonna be a lot of like adults that are in your life that are gonna try and make you feel like, you're just not talented enough, or maybe you're delusional about something, or maybe you're cocky about something. And it's like, they're doing that because they see that there's actually a light in you, and they see that you have that light in you at a very young age. And a lot of these people, it pisses them off because it's like they're watching kids do way better than what they did when they were a kid. You know what I'm saying? When they were your age. And it's like a lot of y'all are living lives now that other people forced you to live. You know what I'm saying? Y'all did what the teacher told you to do. Y'all did what your mom or your dad told you to do. But guess what? They wanted you to live a version of your life for them. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want you to live the best life that you wanted to live. They wanted you to live the best life that they wanted you to live. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a lot of y'all are, doing what everybody else wants you to do, and you ain't doing what you want to do. And until you start doing what you want to do, which is following your real passions, following what God sent you here to do, and shine your light on this earth. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all aren't even doing that. Some of y'all are scared to do that. Some of y'all right now want to do YouTube, want to put your music out, want to drop a clothing brand, want to go try out for a team or something, and y'all are scared to because you're scared of denial. You're scared of other people saying that you're not going to be good enough. You're scared that other people are going to laugh at you. You're scared that, somebody's going to try and like stop you or blackball you, or you know what I'm saying? You're just making up all these scenarios in your head instead of just doing what you want to do regardless. Because guess what? People are going to hate you regardless. They ain't going to be nice to you when you pull up in a nicer car than them. Everyone hates you. They're like, man, fuck this douchebag. This nigga got more money than me. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's how people think. Everything that y'all were programmed to believe when y'all were kids, like, oh, when I get money, people are going to love me. When I get successful, people are going to love me. No, people don't love that. People hate that. People are envious and jealous of that. You got the hating ass niggas on the sideline sitting there pointing fingers and mean mugging and hating, and it's just literally pointing out the fact that these people ain't where they want to be in life. People will make up any excuse to blame somebody else as to why they're not successful. But back to the topic, a lot of y'all, man, y'all got to start doing what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? If you're working at a job right now and you're slaving at this job and they're treating you like dog shit, bro, you do not have to live this life. You do not have to do that. You can quit that job. You have more options. But see, a lot of y'all don't want to believe in yourself. A lot of y'all want to like program yourselves to think that like you have to work at the job because that's what society tells you. The society tells you if you quit the job, oh, you might not find another job. It might be too hard for you to find a job. Like, shut up. Fuck that mindset. Fuck what these people are saying. Like, bro, fuck any negative thought that comes in your mind, bro, because it's like y'all got to reprogram your minds to stop thinking that way. You're thinking in a mindset that if I don't do what these people say, that I'm going to just lose. You know what I'm saying? And you're programming yourself to just conform to whatever they say. And see, when you're like that, it's like you're not in control of your own life. You're allowing other people to dictate what you do. And that's not what God put you here to do. That's not what you are here to do yourself. And you know that. And that's why you wake up and you're miserable every day. You wake up and you're like, man, I feel like shit. Even when you try and have a good day, you feel like shit. And it's because you know deep down what you're doing is not making you happy. What you're doing is not fulfilling you to your actual true purpose. And it's like until y'all get that through your heads and actually start understanding that and actually start doing the stuff that makes you uncomfortable, start doing the stuff that actually you're passionate about, you're going to keep going through the same cycles. You're going to keep working hard, and you're going to keep staying at the job where they treat you like shit. You're going to keep staying with the relationship that the person treats you like shit, and you're not going to speak up for yourself. You're going to keep accepting less, you know what I'm saying? And guess what? Life's going to be a reflection of that. You're going to make less money. You're going to feel worse. You're going to be out of shape. And what's happening is your life is rejecting you because you're living it in a way that it's not wanting to. You know what I'm saying? All of us got a soul. Individually, we all know, like, in our minds and hearts and souls, that what we're here to do. You know what I'm saying? Since we were kids, we know that. All of us know. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what it is you're doing. All of us know what we're here to do. And it's like a lot of us have allowed this world to tell us what we're supposed to do. A lot of us were supposed to be designers, supposed to be inventors, supposed to be this and that. And it's like you sat here and allowed somebody to dictate what you wanted to do and how you lived your life. No, you are the creator of your life. You are the only one that has control of your life. You have to understand that. If you want to get anywhere in this life, it's like you got to get past that mindset that somebody else is in control of my life. No, you run your life. Fuck the job. Fuck any boss. Fuck the manager, fuck all that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all of that. Y'all have to become your own boss. You have to have that mentality that, hey, I'm a business. I'm my own company. You know what I'm saying? I'm my own brand. Y'all have to move like that, because with that mindset, that's how you get somewhere in life. You know what I'm saying? Look at all the creators, the content creators y'all done seen in the past couple years that just blow up. Every year is a new content creator that comes out and just blows up. And you know how? They become a brand. They turn themselves into a brand, and they market themselves like a business. You know what I'm saying? And they put themselves out like a brand would. You know what I'm saying? Like how Levi's would put their damn jeans out. These niggas are dropping content and treating it like that and building platforms off of that. And there's a lot of y'all that are sitting here watching these people do that, and you're sitting here like, well, I wish I could do that. Maybe one day I'll be able to do that. And it's like, you can do that right now. Some of y'all got the mindsets to do that right now. Some of y'all live in interesting places that you could do content with right now. And y'all are allowing yourself to think that only certain people can do that. No, all of us can do that. All of us have the brain power in here to do what we want to do. All of us have that. I'm an orphan sitting in the S class right now because I told myself when I was a little kid that I'm not going to be broke. I told myself, I mentally programmed myself to say, you're not going to be broke. You're not going to live a life in poverty. You might have been born in poverty. You might not have no one rooting for you, but you're not going to live a life in poverty. And that's what I chose to do. And guess what? I'm not doing that. I'm living a great life, and God has blessed me, and I'm grateful for it. But it's like, it was a choice that I made. Every day, it was a choice that I made. Every single year of my life growing up, it was a choice that I made. I chose not to go to parties all the time. I went to parties sometimes, but I didn't go all the time. I was locked in the gym. I was in the gym playing basketball. I was trying to go to the NBA when I was a kid. Like, I loved basketball, and it was like, that shit got taken away from me, and it was like I had to switch to something else. I had to transition to something else. Okay, well, you still got to make a living. You still got to pay rent. You still got to get somewhere to stay. You can't depend on these people because these people are leading you the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? So I had to figure shit out. And when you ain't got nobody to depend on but yourself, you got to really look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, like, are we going to get somewhere? Or are we going to just blame somebody else and just be one of those other people that, you know, you had a life that you could have made something, but then you sat here and you fucked around, and it's like now you're sitting here looking back at it like, damn, I could have went harder. I could have been something better than what I actually became. And it's like, I didn't want to do that. So that's exactly why I've been going hard. But a lot of y'all, bro, y'all are sitting here letting people tell you what you're capable of. How do they know what you're capable of? They ain't God. They didn't design you. They didn't make you. They didn't create you. So how are you going to sit here and let a boss or a manager or an employer tell you that you're worth something or you're not? Or let them dictate how much you get paid? Some of y'all are pissed right now because y'all are getting paid piss poor wages. But instead of going and doing something on the side and creating your own brand and saying, you know what, fuck a boss, fuck a job, I'm going to go make my own brand and I'm going to become my own boss and make my own money, y'all sit here and depend on the system. And that's exactly what the Matrix wants y'all to do. But until y'all get out of that mindset, y'all are going to just be stuck. Y'all are going to be sitting here just, you know what I'm saying, like, living in the same cycles as everybody else. Y'all are going to be sitting here living a life where you look back and you're disappointed. You don't want to look back at your life and be like, man, I could have did this and did that, but shit, I just allowed the, you know, my boss to just tell me I was a piece of shit. I wasn't worth nothing. So, you know, I just chose to get fat and, you know, let myself go. And it's like, why did y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, you had a choice. You had a choice in that. You didn't have to choose that. You chose that. You let him dictate what, you know what I'm saying? It's like getting tricked off the streets. You're letting somebody else trick you out of making your money. It's the same thing in life. Y'all are letting employers, family members, friends, you know what I'm saying, people around you trick you out of living your dreams and living the life that you want to live, that's going to actually make you happy in the end. So right now your body and your soul is rejecting that. Every day you wake up and you're feeling like shit, you're mentally feeling like shit, you're physically feeling like shit, and it's like you feel like that because your body is rejecting the life you're living. But until you choose yourself and until you choose the dreams that are inside you and you choose to chase those things, no matter how unrealistic it seems, no matter how far it seems, and no matter, you know, what all these dumbass people are thinking, it's like you're going to keep living the same life as everybody else. But you have a choice. You can choose today to chase your dreams and, you know, say, hey, today I'm going to change. Today I'm going to do something different. Today I'm going to choose to stop doing this. Today I'm going to choose to push myself to another level. Choose to, you know, do something that's going to further my progression to the person I want to be. You know what I'm saying? And if you wake up every day with that mindset that, hey, I'm going to be somewhere farther than I was last week or yesterday, it's like you're going to get somewhere further. But you have to have like a sense of urgency. You have to have that mentality that I got to get this shit done. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you break free of the matrix. That's the only way you break free of this system that was designed to tear you apart and to make you believe that, you know, you really weren't special. You really weren't here to be anything except for what they wanted you to be. They wanted you to work at the grocery store and stock shelf for them. They wanted you to work at the Walmart and, you know, get shit on by customers all day and push carts around in the parking lot. That ain't your life. You might have to temporarily do that for a season or two just to get that experience, just to see, hey, this isn't what I want to do, but that ain't your life for forever. And you got to make that choice and say, hey, this ain't going to be my life. But if you're watching this video, man, whatever it is y'all want to do, do it today. Start today. I don't care if it's a video. I don't care if it's a whatever it is. I don't care if it's a project. Do it today. Start today. Put it out today. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to start a YouTube, do it today. That's what I did today. I was like, man, I got to get back on YouTube. I got to stop fucking around. I've been wanting to do content. I've been sitting here watching all these other people do content. And I'm like, man, I got to get off the bullshit. I got to get back on YouTube and do what I'm meant to do. That's what I'm doing these videos for, is to, you know, just get people, you know, to understand that, you know, you have a choice. There's a lot of content creators. It's like a lot of y'all watch content creators that don't really like make content on anything that's really worth something. Like, y'all like watching people do dumb stuff. Y'all like watching drama. Y'all like watching, you know what I'm saying, stupid stuff. But it's like when people talk to y'all about real stuff that y'all are going through, it's like y'all don't want to watch that. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I make these videos. And it's like I wanted to be the content creator where, you know, I just drop real videos. I don't want to be, you know, nobody else. I ain't trying to be nobody else. But, you know, I'm just trying to give y'all something that y'all can, you know, actually get some game from. I just want people to realize that you actually got a choice in this life and you actually got more to give than what this world thinks you do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have been stuck for years, and it's like they're one step away from making a major change in their life to, you know what I'm saying, get where they want to be. That's all this video is, man. I just wanted to drop some game for y'all. I just wanted to get on here and talk a little bit, but hope y'all doing good, man. I'm gonna drop some more content soon, but I'll catch y'all on the next one, man.